cooking week day 2 because I feel like cooking. And I'll just talk everyone through it because it's cooking. But I'm going to be making coconut macaroons today, which are one of the things that I absolutely love to make. And I've been like waiting to do this one forever. So I'm gonna get everything ready, and I have my oven preheating right now, so we're gonna take a little time to make some delicious coconut macaroons. So yeah.
It's David's show. He's David and he's got a show.
So I've put, this is about just under 3 cups of coconut flakes in here. I'd say like 2 3/4 of a cup will work, 2 2/3, something in there. And now it's very easy because everything in the rest of it is done in parts of 3 pretty much. So it's 2/3 of a cup of sugar. If I can get another 1/3 of a cup out of that. There we are. And then, since it's a dry ingredient, you don't really have to wash it after each one. And then 1/3 of a cup all-purpose flour. I hope this is all-purpose. I remember buying all-purpose, so it should be there. And then just a pinch of salt, just to make sure everything sticks together. And then 3 egg whites. And I've washed my hands, so really all I do is I crack them top-wise, and then pretty much let them drain. And if you really need to, just make sure that everything goes fine. Oh goodness, this one's going to be a toughie. There we go. And then just try to, some of my friends do this part first so they can take out any eggshells. I used to do it in a different, like a cup, and then I would just put them in after I had made sure there were no eggshells, but frankly, oh goodness, that just blurted everywhere. If you're careful enough, there's not going to be any eggshells pieces. Although this one I might need to be a bit extra careful with. Just like that little piece of eggshell right there. Or that could have been part of the egg, I don't know. But I got it anyway. So there we go, 3 egg whites. I don't know what you would use the egg yolks for. Give me a second to wash my hands here. If you have a recipe that calls for egg yolks but not egg whites, then you could probably make it along with this. I'm fine just making it without, well, I'm fine just throwing away the egg yolks. I actually like fried egg whites, so I'm fine. I don't know if you were going to use like battered egg whites, what you would do, but we'll see how much you would add at least. So, now that we have that, the only other thing we're going to need to do, which is just for the sake of flavor, is take just a dash of vanilla extract. I don't know why I still have the cap on you. That's more than enough. And then mix it all together. So, I have just started playing the Skyrim expansion of DAWNSTAR, and I am really liking it. If you have an Xbox, you should definitely go and download it. It's only like $10, so it's definitely worth it, just for the amount of use I've gotten out of the game. So, by the way, just for the sake of not getting sued, I originally got this recipe out of the Anyone Can Cook Better Homes and Gardens. So if you want to, although I've modified it quite a lot since then, just with amounts and stuff, but the basic recipe all comes from there. I'll put the recipe from there. Or, you know what, I'll just put my recipe out because it's much better in my opinion, and it's a bit sweeter. And a bit more vanilla-y, if that's a word. So once this is all mixed up, there. We're going to take a little baking sheet and put them on in little globs. So, now that we have all of our globules of coconut macaroon, I'm just going to put these in the oven for, I've never really had a time for this one, I'll time it I guess this time, but it's until they get brown and not really mushy. It's kind of like cooking egg whites in a way. When the egg whites get all done, then everything's fine, and they're not going to get you salmonella. Because we don't want that. So I'm going to put these in, and then we're going to make the chocolate sauce for them, because that's super easy. So I will see you then, I guess. Now, if you don't like your coconut macaroons with any sort of chocolate on them, you can just leave this step out. But what I've done is I've got 2 squares of chocolate here in a little bowl, and I have a pot of boiling water, so we're kind of double heating this. And we're just going to drop it in. Oh goodness, that's a lot of water. We'll see how this does then, I guess. So now we have everything done and ready. Well, not done, because these still the coconut macaroons still have time to go. But everything is coming together now, and we're just going to wait on the coconut macaroons to finish up, and then we're going to douse them with chocolate. And what's better? I can't think of anything better, so I will see you then. So I have taken the coconut macaroons and laid them out on a plate, and we have our melted chocolate here. And basically what we're just going to do is little by little, we're just going to put the chocolate, just drizzle it pretty much. Or you can also dip the coconut macaroons if you like them that way. Or, you know, as I said earlier, you can just leave them plain. I personally just like a little drizzle, since I think it makes them look kind of artsy-fartsy. And this shouldn't take very much, since this was meant for like 16 of them, not 12. Although that is only a four number difference, but still, you get the point. There's more than enough to go around. Oh my goodness, I got some on the counter. Yeah, my goodness, I gave a lot of these a bit too much. But that's pretty good. Let's see if I can just manage a little bit more here. For you. There we go. So here we are with a nice coconut macaroon. That's good. So I'll put the recipe down below. Now I am going to go clean up the mess I just made and eat some more coconut macaroons because they're delicious.